Welcome to RenEnergy.com, your renewable energy and sustainability platform. At RenEnergy.com, we believe in the power of clean. The existential threat of climate change necessitates urgent action, with an emphasis on a global transition from fossil fuels to renewable sources of energy. Among the range of alternative sources, green hydrogen has emerged as a promising zero-carbon energy carrier. An integral part of the push towards this transformation has been the instrumental role of the Global Environment Facility, GEF, which has consistently prioritized interventions with clear replication and scale-up potential. The energy system, including transport, represents nearly three-quarters of the world's greenhouse gas, GHG, emissions. Therefore, effective decarbonization will need to encompass aggressive efficiency measures, a massive expansion of renewable energy, electrification of end-use sectors, and the replacement of fossil fuels with zero-emission alternatives such as green hydrogen. The GEF, acknowledging this, is increasingly focusing on promoting innovation, technology development and transfer, and enabling policies for climate mitigation. This comprehensive guide provides an in-depth look at how to initiate a green hydrogen project through the GEF. This process, in turn, can contribute significantly to achieving the ambitious targets outlined in the Paris Agreement. Role of the Global Environment Facility in the energy transition. Over the years, GEF has evolved to become a pivotal entity in advancing the energy transition worldwide. Its commitment to promoting projects that complement other financial sources, including the private sector, has proven crucial in driving this transition. Additionally, GEF's continuous focus on promoting innovation, technology development and transfer, and the development of enabling policies for mitigation options sets the stage for a substantial shift in the global energy landscape. Decarbonized power systems. In a world that continues to grapple with climate change, decarbonized power systems serve as a beacon of hope. Despite the rapid progress witnessed over the last decade, the clean energy market needs a significant push. The annual growth rate of renewables in the electricity generation mix would have to increase fivefold by 2030 and triple between 2030 and 2050 to meet the Paris Agreement goals. The GEF, recognizing this, is working relentlessly to overcome the barriers to this transition. Its Africa Mini-Grids program, for example, supports 21 African countries to overcome policy, technology, and financing barriers to ensure clean mini-grids can compete against carbon-intensive alternatives. With GEF 8, the facility is set to continue investing in energy access. Furthermore, it is focusing on supporting smart grids and demand-side management, including advanced metering infrastructure, energy storage, and grid modernization to enable the scaled-up integration of renewable energy. Zero-emission mobility of people and goods. Transport is the fastest-growing GHG-emitting sector. Hence, rapid and deep decarbonization towards zero emissions by 2050 is imperative. Regulatory, technical, and financial barriers, however, remain a significant challenge to the adoption of zero-emission mobility. The GEF 7 Global E-Mobility Program is tackling this challenge head-on. It supports the introduction of electric mobility in 27 countries through de-risking pilot investments, building local capacity, promoting development of standards, and integrating renewable energy. GEF 8 promises to build on this success, potentially onboarding new countries. Efficient use of energy and materials. The built environment accounts for nearly 38% of global energy use and carbon emissions. To align with the Paris Agreement goals, all new buildings must be net zero on operational emissions and reduce embodied carbon by 40 to 50% by 2030. GEF has played a significant role in achieving these targets. Building on a successful partnership with Sustainable Energy for All, the GEF's Building Efficiency Accelerator has supported 26 cities in 14 countries in adopting and/or implementing low GHG emission development policies across various subsectors. Through GEF 8, GEF aims to continue assisting this vital agenda, supporting a new generation of energy efficiency policies and green building codes in line with ambitious nationally determined contributions and long-term decarbonization plans. The role of green hydrogen in decarbonization. Green hydrogen, produced through the electrolysis of water using renewable energy, has a critical role to play in the decarbonization process. This is due to its potential in energy storage, transportation, and usage in industrial processes that cannot be easily electrified. However, green hydrogen is currently limited by technological and economic barriers, with the production cost higher compared to gray hydrogen produced from fossil fuels. This is where the GEF comes into play. Leveraging their experience in financing and enabling policy reforms, the GEF can help overcome these barriers, thereby accelerating the development and adoption of green hydrogen technologies. The Green Hydrogen Project Initiative. The Green Hydrogen Project Initiative through GEF could be a transformative step in the global energy landscape. To achieve this, GEF can use its position and influence to foster collaboration between countries and regions, encouraging the development of an international green hydrogen market. This could be achieved through multiple avenues. Policy development. GEF can provide support to countries for the development of conducive policies and regulatory frameworks that incentivize the production and usage of green hydrogen. This could include subsidies for green hydrogen projects, tax benefits for companies operating in this sector, and penalties for emissions from gray hydrogen production. Technology transfer and development. The GEF, through its extensive network and resources, can facilitate the transfer of green hydrogen production technologies to developing countries. This could be done through collaborative projects, training programs, and partnerships with private sector entities. Capacity building. Through its initiatives, GEF can assist in building the necessary infrastructure for the large-scale production and transportation of green hydrogen. This could involve setting up electrolysis plants powered by renewable energy sources and developing a hydrogen transportation and distribution network. Private sector involvement. GEF can stimulate private sector involvement in green hydrogen projects by providing risk guarantees and co-financing options. This could make green hydrogen projects more financially attractive to private sector entities and encourage more investment in this sector. Collaborative research. GEF can also promote international research collaborations in the field of green hydrogen. This could involve setting up research centers dedicated to green hydrogen, funding research projects, and encouraging knowledge sharing between different countries and institutions. In June 2022, a record 29 countries jointly pledged over $5.33 billion for the GEF's 8th funding cycle, GEF 8, the largest replenishment to date, marking a 30% increase over the previous 4-year period. This colossal fund reinforces the collective will of nations to tackle environmental crises, including climate change, land degradation, and biodiversity loss. Through its new strategy, GEF seeks to enable developing countries to shift toward net zero GHG emissions and climate-resilient development. Two notable GEF climate adaptation funds, the Special Climate Change Fund, SCCF, and the Least Developed Countries Fund, LDCF, will considerably boost support for pressing adaptation priorities in the coming years. In the GEF 8 period, each least developed country, LDC, will receive $20 million for country project support from the LDCF, doubling the amount from the previous 4 years. The SCCF includes a dedicated program for small island developing states, SIDS, granting each $3 million to $6.5 million for country project support for the first time. Conclusion. Harnessing the potential of green hydrogen, supported by GEF's dedicated funding and strategic approach, we stand a chance to decarbonize the global economy, respond effectively to climate change, and work towards the Paris Agreement goals. The journey to initiate and scale up green hydrogen projects is complex and challenging, but the roadmaps provided by GEF's strategic efforts light the way towards a sustainable and resilient future. The transformative role of GEF is clear, facilitating the green hydrogen revolution and thereby steering the world towards a net zero, climate-resilient trajectory. Thank you for choosing RenewEnergy.com as your go-to source for all things renewable energy and sustainability. With our YouTube channel, we explore the latest developments and innovations in the field, including hydrogen fuel cells and the use of AI and machine learning to optimize energy consumption. If you're ready to take the next step towards a cleaner, more sustainable future, visit us at RenewEnergy.com and discover the many ways we can help you transition to renewable energy. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Stay up to date on all the latest news and insights by subscribing today.